So hello, it's me, many hats of me, and I have finally decided to record my VSG journey. I am 4 days post-op, and one of the things I want to focus on this journey is not only the weight loss, but also some of the things that people didn't tell me. Even reading all the videos, there were things that I just really didn't know that. Oh my God! Like I wish I would have known. One of the first things is like the pain. So VSG is always marketed to be a outpatient surgery, but when in all naturality you're actually getting an organ removed, so you definitely don't want it to be outpatient. You definitely want to stay there in case something happens. So I'm going to hone in on some of my experiences and then also the experiences of my neighbor who also was in pre-op with me, and she had the surgery the same day I did, a couple hours before me. So the first thing was the nausea is really bad. My nausea was unable to be controlled. That's why I didn't get released to day 3. I was expected to get released on the next day. Also the gas pain. So I was looking at a video and one other person was like, "Oh, have gas set to put on your tongue," and all those different things went out. But honestly, it's not that type of gas pain. It's the gas that they pump inside of you so that the doctor can kind of go in and do what he needs to do. So, and I'm sorry I'm moving so fast. I don't know. Maybe I'll get better as the time goes. But that gas hurts really bad. No matter how much pain medicine they dump in you, it cannot get off. They say walk it out, try to burp, try to toot, all these different things, but it just comes with time and with walking. And then it's like after I walk, it was gas pain and post-surgery pain. So I walked to try to walk away the pain. I got more pain, but essentially they would give me medicine when I come back from walking, and then I still have the gas pain. So that was one thing. Also anxiety attacks. My next door neighbor got to the point where, when I say neighbor, in the room next to me who did pre-op with me, who I mentioned earlier, she got to the point where she couldn't breathe. Like she was having panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and they had to do like a CAT scan on her. And so I'm not saying this to scare anyone, because I'm very excited. I'm excited about the journey, but I feel like we should be more prepared that it is a uphill journey the first couple of weeks. So I just wanted to record this, kind of talk about, for you to ask the right questions for your doctor. Also expect that there will be pain. It's not going to be like, oh, yay, I had my surgery and I'm in the gym tomorrow, like I thought. But I will be in the gym tomorrow. So the good news is that it gets better. I'm 4 days post-op. Tomorrow I'm going to get on the treadmill. I'm going to walk very slow, take it very slow. But so that's the first thing I want to talk about. How do I feel right now? They talk about different emotions. Everybody keeps talking about how important it is to get the protein, get the protein, get the protein. That's been a struggle for me. I should have had 4 shakes today. I only had 2. But again, I was very nauseous the day before. So 2 is good given the state that I wasn't eating anything. So hopefully tomorrow, tonight, hopefully I'll get in 1 more shake. And then tomorrow I'll max my goal of 4 shakes. I'm using the Nectar. So anyway, this is my journey. To talk a little bit about the weight gain. So I've always been a big person. Starting as a little girl, I've always had things that happen in my life, and I would turn to food as opposed to getting help. I grew up in foster care. That was one big thing for me. Like, even when I lived with family members, I always felt like food was the only thing that didn't leave me and wouldn't go. And so it just spiraled out of control. And then as I got in my adult life, things really didn't get better. I went through a lot. And I think the major thing would have been losing my daughter at 6 weeks. I felt guilt, which I still feel to this day. Like, what could I have done to keep her here? Okay, gotta compose myself. Because she was born on Mother's Day, and she died the day after Father's Day. And within 3 months of her death, I gained 65 pounds. I was so depressed, and I was going through like my marriage falling apart and losing a child. So my family went from 4 to 2 within a couple of months. So I just started to eat. I found myself going to restaurants, and I knew like I would eat, and I would eat fast food, and it was almost like I was hiding it. But who are you hiding it from? You're hiding it from yourself. So that happened, and then going through separation, going through divorce, then I got pregnant again, and I felt like, oh, this could be my family coming together. And then I lost that baby, and just going through that and going through the pains of that kind of loss, seeing your baby kicking and moving one day, this is like your hope baby, and then that baby dying the next day, like literally the next day, just coming out of you. It was really bad. And yeah, I would say that it's just been a lot of things that's happened in my life, a lot of broken relationships, a lot of broken friendships and things that caused me to be overweight. So when I made the decision to have the surgery, I made the decision to also go through the counseling process, which is what I'm doing through my job. Thank God, love Verizon, where I do get to go to sessions like before work, and now hopefully now that I'm out, they'll be coming here. I don't know what'll happen, but just a lot has happened in my life, and that's only a tip of the iceberg. Like, mind you, then I have a little girl, and it's just been so much that I would go into through each stages of this as I'm kind of finding myself through this. The highest weight I've ever been was 495, and that was like after my daughter died, after I decided to start losing weight, and then I got down to 443, and then I got pregnant. I had that miscarriage, got pregnant again. So I do have a 1-year-old. She just turned 1. And I went back up to 476. And then my surgeon, from that moment when I was up to 476 in May of 2014, my daughter had some mental things going on where, I mean, I can't even get into that right now, my 8-year-old. And so then I gained, and I went up to 488. So then my surgeon felt like he couldn't do the surgery on me because it was a risk. So then I got down to, I had to lose weight. I only had a couple weeks to do it. I had to really get into counseling, get into therapy, stop taking food as my confidant. And so I got down to 470. And I went into surgery at 467. So we'll see weekly what my weight is doing. I don't have a ideal goal weight. Like they asked in pre-op, what is your goal weight? I really don't have it. I just want to be healthy. I want to be able to take my girls out of the country next year. That's my biggest goal, to take them to France. I don't want to have to buy extra tickets. I want to be able to take them to Six Flags or to the park and be able to run with them, walk with them, and be healthy. So I don't have any goal, ideal weight that I need to be. I just have to take everything one day at a time. So mentally, that's a lot going on. There was times where I felt like, even before the surgery, I was like, if I die, oh well, I'm tired. So I know that I had to rechange my mind and know that there's no way I could leave this world, because I have my beautiful children that needs me. So they inspire me day in and day out. I have a very strong, resilient 8-year-old who has been through so much, and she keeps a smile on her face. And I have a loving 1-year-old who the world is so new to her. Like, she's so innocent. She doesn't know anything. So anyway, so mentally, I think I'm all over the place right now. I think I'm all over the place, but I'm excited. I'm ready to put in the work. I built up an appetite, I guess, because I hadn't ate since the surgery. So today was kind of hard because I wanted to eat. Like, I wanted to eat. But the one thing about this surgery, it don't matter how much you want to eat. If you try, like they say, you will throw it up or you will make yourself sick. And I'm thinking like, okay, there's staples in the pouch. I don't want to mess up anything. So let me just try to drink these little things. But I couldn't really get them down. So anyway, this is my first recording post-op. This is real me, raw me. I'm supposed to give weekly recordings. I don't know. I'll do it how I feel. But I'll definitely talk about things in VSG that I haven't seen people. Like, I've seen a couple people talk like about the urine, how urine change colors. Now, that's true, and it's ugh. But it's just some other stuff that, you know, it's hard. It's hard. But it's worth it. It's a second chance at life. So, okay, that's it. Bye.